Hello, wonderful people, and then welcome to today's tutorial or today's training on graphic designing with Canva. Today we'll be designing something simple like this, and for just a plumbing services. So something simple, just straight to the point, and let's get right into it. So you go to your Canva homepage, and then you at your sizes or customize or custom size, you make sure it is on inches, and then you just put 48 as your width, and then 36 as your height. So you get something like this. So now let's get right into it. We're designing something like this, very simple, straight to the point. So first of all we insert our background, and then you go to your element, and then you search for a dark blue gradient texture background. There's a name. You should find it in your uh, elements, or in your element. So dark blue gradient texture background. So I insert it, and then position it, and then make it fill, position it where I want, and I think I'm good. So we are moving on. Then I can straightforward start inserting my images. I've already downloaded these images, but again, when you want to download image, you come to Google, or you can choose to go to Pixabay and then get the images you want. So you go to your search bar or search box, and then search for whatever you want. So when it comes like this, these are just thumbnails. If you download this, you're not downloading the actual size. So you click on what you want, and then when it loads here, then you click, and then you download or you copy. I prefer copying because I don't want to waste space on my PC. So I've already inserted them. So let me no. So something like this, and then resize and position, cut off any excess I think I don't like, resize. Now I've put in it, or I'm hovering it over the first image, so that it can be as close to the size as possible. So I need to resize, and then let me add this, and then it is so just a little bit, and I think I'm good. And then let me insert this just to say we do maintenance. And then I arrange it, let me set that, and then resize, and then arrange. I think I need the last one. And then now I position. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the arrangement. However it is, I think I'm okay with it. So now I would want to put, just something to look like a background, or something to look like a shadow. So let me put this element, stretch it out, change the color to black, send it to the back, and then reduce the transparency just to make it, let me make it 50, enter, and then duplicate the same thing for this guy. So you can just play around with a lot of things, and I think this is okay for me. So I insert this logo. This is just a dummy logo I created for tutorial purposes, and then insert this logo here, and then now I put my services or our expertise. So I come to my text and then insert this very one. I think I would want to use this particular text, so let me delete. And then it says our X oh no, our expertise so let me zoom in, select, and then maybe increase the font size just a little bit, and then make sure it is well arranged, aligned, sorry. And then I'll duplicate, come to effect, and then choose hover. Oh, thing done. I think this looks good for me. Just play around with positioning. I would want it to be spaced a little bit. The letter spacing is not good for me, so I come to letter space and then increase the letter space and rather reduce the font size. So let me increase the letter spacing again. So I can create that effect. You know, it depends on the font style you are using, because some font styles are way too much together. So, you know, sometimes using it becomes difficult. But again, like I said, you just try a lot of things, play around with a lot of things, and then see what works for you. So we are moving on. So now let me copy this font, oh sorry, text. Let me move the whole text box so that the video will be faster, and then paste and make sure I am well aligned, and then put my contacts. So contact, and let me undo every editing I gave and maybe reduce it to that, and then insert an element. Okay, let me try insert. Okay, it didn't work the first time, so I make sure my element is well, and then oh, I just like recycling or using a whole text box so that I don't have to insert it all over again. So this is supposed to be black, originally supposed to be black, and then position this very well, and then stretch it out. I think I'm okay. Bring this down just a little bit, and then insert my location. Oh, location. So when I click first time and then it doesn't, for some time there was no response, I click again, but I don't click more than 3 times. So you see, when I clicked, it came. So meaning the first click didn't work, but I don't click more than 2 so that it doesn't come too many times for me to be deleting. So I changed the and then position that there, and then let me see the name. $55. I was just playing around with names. So I duplicate this and then paste. So I just have to reduce the font size to something 60. Let's see if it works. Yes, it does. So I would want to reduce this location icon. And what else? So it's saying what for all your professional plumbing work. So for all your professional plumbing works, so just copy the whole text box and then position it, paste, and then make sure it is well positioned. And we've just done this, straight to the point, simple flyer for a plumbing works or plumbing company. Just something simple put together, and it looks okay. So thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.